midterms start now. Cheers.
Cheers.
So how do we feel about Matt Gaetz? Is he going to get what's coming to him?
I don't know that we'll see justice. He's definitely trying all these distraction techniques, right? This woman and that woman and the other thing, and it doesn't matter. There were these underage girls and there's trafficking, right? Like, let's focus on the crime, not on, we don't care who he slept with. We don't care that he managed to rustle himself up a fiance at the last minute to distract. Like, look, I mean, she drew a short straw. Like, did she go into this? What the hell happened there? Like, how bright is she or not?
Do you have an opinion about AOC?
I do. Probably shouldn't share it. You know,
never say I probably shouldn't share my opinion on You Can't Beat Blue. This is where you can. You'll be diplomatic.
Yeah, you know, I have a lot of respect for someone that young with her background, basically saying, I'm going to do this. At that age, I never in a million years would have done anything like that. So I have to always look at it from that point of view. And also the fact that I'm old enough to be her mother, and that, you know, that's part of it too, really. That's part of the difference too. And
living makes a difference.
Living makes a difference.
Fair.
There's a certain wisdom you get with age, right? Like, I don't agree with her on everything, on all of her policies, although I agree with her probably on most. I also don't agree with her on the way that she goes about doing things, although I will say she is a master communicator. I have a lot of faith that she's going to, and I don't mean this in a bad way, I mean this in a good way, really grow into it and own it and be more discerning. I think that there's a certain thing with discernment and understanding when to speak up and when to shut the fuck up, right? Nancy Pelosi's been around the block a few times and understands things. And even when we don't agree with Nancy Pelosi, sometimes it's best to sit back and let her pull some strings and do some stuff, because we don't even understand where her great mind is doing things. And sometimes when AOC comes out and attacks her, I just want to say, sit down for a minute and give her some, because she knows what she's doing. Nancy understands what she's doing. That's why when it came time to understanding, are there going to be articles of impeachment? Whatever Nancy wants to do, I'm totally fine to sit back and let her do it. She knows.
I agree. There's a strategy in a Nancy Pelosi that has yet to fully bloom in an AOC.
So when it comes to Matt Gaetz, to bring this full circle, part of the happily ever after that we want, you and I both want this, is that Florida wakes up and says, oh my God, we have gotten it so wrong. Look at the Democrats.
Sorry, America.
Right, that's what we want. We want them to say, we fucked this up so bad, so many times. We are so sorry. We are going to wrestle up all these Democrats. We are going to elect them. Like, that's how we want the story to end. It's not just Matt Gaetz. It's like, it's bigger than that. And I hate to say it, but I can't imagine it happening unless we both move to Florida and get ourselves busy down there in Miami-Dade County.
We can't sit on the couch and wait for that ending to come. It is the responsibility of every Democrat in this country to write that ending.
But I like sitting on the couch.
Oh, I like sitting on the couch too. And I like thinking that being here on Zoom with you and chatting for an hour counts as political activism, and that I don't have to make any phone calls or do anything else, but I know better.
Wait, maybe if I put a button on, does that help? Maybe if I tweet, does that count for something?
I know.
No. This helps us understand some of these issues. This helps us elevate some of these issues and bring some awareness to the issues. But we still have to pick something and probably do it.
Thanks for watching.